Sharp. Alright, y'all. What's good? It's your boy, Jane. A little bit of everything. And what I'm talking about today is this Sigma 30mm 1.4. Now, what I'm shooting on right now is my trusty dusty A6000. Bought this camera from a local pawn shop, roughly about $325, when I wanted to make my transition over to mirrorless cameras from Canon. And I'm still an avid Canon guy, always be. So I like Canon. Right now I also have a what do I have? A Canon A. Whoa, what am I on? It's late. It's like midnight. I got a Canon 7D Mark II. Had a 7D Mark I, had an XXI. Now I'm like on a Sony gang. I like the mirrorless. I'm really liking the mirrorless over with cameras with the mirror. But now that I've transitioned, I'm using the A6000 more often on portrait shoots. I shoot glamour, portraits, you know, all of that. Is the 30mm 1.4 one for you? Absolutely. It's the one for me. Now I had to make a decision whether I wanted to get the 30mm or the 56 1.4, but I think I got the 30mm before the 56 1.4 was released by Sigma. I use a lot of still use my Canon glass with my Sigma MC11. Now I'm shooting this with the 30mm 1.4, and as you can see, it's sharp, sharp, sharp. Look at my eyes. Sharp, sharp, sharp. I got a little light over here helping me out, but like I said, 1.4, as you can see the background blur at the 1.4. ISO is at 100, you know what I'm saying, shutter speed 125. Stuff that you don't even matter. Should you get this lens? Yes. I use this in the studio. I use it on location. In the lens that I'll keep on my camera other than, you know what I'm saying, the kit lens. I do have the 16 through 50, 55, something like that. And it's a good lens. The Sony kit lenses are pretty good. As far as sharpness, corner to corner sharpness. It has the focus by wire, if you like that, if you're used to that. I don't usually do manual focus with this lens. I usually do autofocus with this lens. And on an Aps-C sensor, can't beat it. You know what I'm saying? So it's long enough to do full body. It's long enough to do up close, 3/4. It's long enough to do headshots. It's pretty much, I dig it. And it's not that wide. APS sensor, you're looking at 45mm, equivalent to the 35 on the full frame. I love this lens. I comped this lens off eBay. I think it was like 300 something bucks. I ended up getting it for like 280. So I got it for like 280. And this is what I'm filming on. I know the audio ain't that great on the A6000, but what I'm trying to say is that if you got an APS-C sensor, A6000, A5100, A6300, A65, or the new A64, you're going to want to get this 30mm 1.4 prime lens, because I do everything with it. Up close, far back, wide. It's wide enough for landscape. What can I say? I'm going to plug you some photos in here and just see if you take my word for it. I'm back at it. Man, this is the first time I've shot on this lens as far as video. Usually I use my 7D with my 24 to 105 F4. So I'm looking at this imagery right now and I'm thinking like, yo, this is what I need to be on all the time. In the future, I will be getting me an A7 III, and I will be putting this on there and then using it in the Super 35 mode. and going from there. See, I'm using the A6000. It's pretty much, you can't see it, but I got a monitor up right above the camera, and it's tracking my face real well. The autofocus is pretty good. It's pretty quick. Accompanied with the A6000, I know it'll be even super faster with a up-to-date camera body. So I'm just gonna throw these pictures in. I hope you enjoy them. I do mainly models, you know what I'm saying, model photography, and they get the job done, especially on a camera that came out in 2014. The lens is sharp. The lens is sharp.
The lens is sharp.
And I would definitely get this lens over a native Sony lens. I would get the Sigma 56mm over the native Sony 50mm 1.8. And the price is good. And that's about it. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And I hope you go pick up your Sigma 30mm 1.4 for your APS-C cameras. You know what I mean? Hope you go get you one. I'm shooting with it right now. 1.4 Sigma's contemporary line. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. The camera is approximately maybe like 3 or 4 feet away from me. And when I say that, let's just look and see how close I can get with focusing. So I just lost face tracking, but I'm right about a foot in front of this camera. I'm about a foot in front of it, and you see my nose is still sharp. Let's see. And that's where you lose me at. So I'm about a foot. And I can get this close on the client and get massive headshots. And it doesn't distort. It's wide enough so you don't get no distortion. You know what I'm saying? Like if I was on a full frame with a 35, if I got that close, I'd be like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how close I'm getting. I can get right up in somebody's face. I can go back into 3/4 portraits. You know what I'm saying? All of that riffraff. So go get you one. I promise you won't be let down. I promise you won't be let down. And I'm out.